Hello and welcome to this lecture. Today we dive into lipids to learn about their structure, their function, and how we can call fatty acids. So let's get started. Functionally, I categorized lipids into three different groups. The first one and the first important function of lipids is that they are very high amounts, and I can say infinite amount of energy sources. There are very important energy storage, and the most important molecule in lipids as a energy storage is 3 or triacyl glycerol or triglycerides, and they have three fatty acids and one glycerol as a backbone. These fatty acids can be different. For example, this fatty acid can be oleic acid, this one can be palmitic acid. They can be different and also they can be the same. It depends on the situation and it depends on the cell. The second function of lipids are they are used by our cells for their membrane. They create the structure of membrane and they have many different types. First one is phospholipids. Phospholipids have two different molecules. The first one here is uh, a molecule with a glycerol backbone, which has two fatty acids and a phosphate group. A glycerol as a backbone, two fatty acids, and a phosphate group. The second one here has a sphingosine as a backbone, a fatty acid, and a phosphate group. So this guy here only has one fatty acid, but this one here has two fatty acid. We call this one here, this little guy here, which has a glycerol, a phosphate group, and fatty acid, glycerophospholipid. Glycero for glycerol, phospho for phosphate group, and lipid because it has fatty acid and it is phospholipid. But this one here, what is the difference between two guys? This one has a sphingosine as a backbone. We call this one a sphingo for sphingosine, phospho for phosphate group, and lipid for fatty acid. And because this guy is a lipid here. Now let's move to second one. This is glycolipids. We have glycolipids. Glycolipids, they have, we can say, it's not scientifically, but we can say they have glycogen. What is glycogen? It's a sugar. It's a carbohydrate. So we call these guys glycolipids because they have sugar in their structure. This guy here has a glycerol as a backbone, two fatty acids, and one sugar molecule. And this one here, just like as this one, it has one sphingosine, a fatty acid, and one sugar group. This guy here, we call this glycero because of glycerol, glyco because of sugar, and lipid because of fatty acid. Totally glycero, glyco, lipid, glycero, glyco, lipid. And this guy here, we call this sphingoglycolipid because it has sphingosine, a sugar group, and fatty acid. And we call this again what? A sphingoglycolipid. Now, the third one, which is really important, and you might see many different pathways for only this important molecule, is cholesterol. Cholesterol has 27 carbons and 4 rings: A ring, B ring, C ring, D ring, and an alcohol group here. This guy is really important and can do many stuff, which we will talk about here. The third function of lipids are is actually what I call it special functions because they can do more than what we said here. They can produce steroid hormones. They are steroid hormones, vitamins, bile sat, and icosanoids. And how we can produce these molecules? We can use cholesterol to produce steroid hormones, vitamins, bile sat, and eicosanoids. This is why cholesterol is very important, and there are many different pathways for cholesterol in order to produce each one of them. So totally, there are three important functions for lipids: as an energy storage, as a membrane structure, and some special functions that we talked about it here. Now let's talk about fatty acids and how we call them, how we name them. We have three different fatty acids here. Let's start with this here, with this guy. And this guy is a saturated fatty acid. This is a saturated fatty acid. Why this is saturated fatty acid? Because you cannot see any double bond group here. There is not a single double bond here, and also it is completely saturated with hydrogen, and this is why we call this guy saturated fatty acid. This fatty acid here is called stearic acid. If we count the number of carbons from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Guys, it is really difficult to write with mouse. Please forgive me if I'm not a nice writer. 15, 16, 17, and 18. It has 18 carbons, and scientifically we name this fatty acid C18, or we can say C18O or C18O. Why? Because it has 18 carbons and it does not have any double bond group. Now let's move to this one. This guy here is a monounsaturated fatty acid. This is unsaturated fatty acid because it has a double bond. And it is monounsaturated fatty acid because it has only one double bond group. So we call this molecule monounsaturated fatty acid. It has 18 carbons like stearic acid, but we call this one oleic acid. If we want to write the scientific name of this molecule, we can write C18 1 delta 9. C18 1 delta 9. Why? What is this here? C18 because the number of carbons 1 from 1 to 18. 1 here, this guy here, because it has only one double bond, and delta 9 here, it represents the location of double bond here. It is located and it is started from the 9th carbon, so we call this C18 1 delta 9. Now let's move to the final fatty acid. This guy here is a polyunsaturated fatty acid. This is unsaturated fatty acid because it is not saturated with hydrogen and it has double bond groups. It is not mono, it is polyunsaturated because it has more than one double bond group. In this case, we have two double bond group, so we call this polyunsaturated fatty acid. If we even have three double bond group, we also call this polyunsaturated fatty acid. And let's call this and let's name it scientifically. We call this linoleic acid, okay? But what is the scientific name of this fatty acid? So it has 18 number of carbons, right? So we can write here C18. 18. Okay. How many double bond this fatty acid has? It has two double bonds. Where are they? On the 9th and the 12th carbon. So we can write here delta 9 and this is and 12. And this is the scientific name of this carbon. And in many exams and in many situations, the examiner or the question, you will not see, for example, this name, oleic acid, stearic acid. They will give you this name because you should find out what does it mean. And this is what we call C18 2 delta 912 as a linoleic acid, right? And there is an issue here that this number 1 is wrong here. It must be 2. Okay. So we have 3 different fatty acids: saturated, monounsaturated, and polyunsaturated. C is the number of carbons. The number after the number of carbons is the number of double bond, and delta means where our double bonds are located. Where are they? Where is their location? Is the meaning of delta. So it was all about lipids structure and function I want to share with you. I hope you really enjoy this video. Please uh, hit that thumbs up button, and if you have any question, please feel free to ask it in comment section down below, and subscribe me if you want to keep learn biochemical pathways. And I really hope you enjoy this video. See you until next